Now in theaters.
Sylvester Stallone and his boy band of action stars are back for Expendables 3.
More like Forgettables 3. The cheesiness, it wasn't even as good as Expendables 2, which is that sad. I think giving this thing 2 stars is extremely generous. Wait for this thing to show up on cable, maybe $1 on Redbox, if that. It felt more like a Call of Duty movie, which actually would have been a whole lot cooler. The new guys they brought in, I assume they're all from the wrestling community. Most of them can't act. I didn't know who they were. Jet Li's in it. They all just shoot guns. The saddest part is that Mel Gibson is the best part of this movie. He's the only one that brought real acting talent. Harrison Ford's just an old fart who can barely even talk. He's just kind of humbling around. You really miss Bruce Willis in this movie.
Expendables 3, rated PG-13.
And even if it had been rated R, it wouldn't have been any better.
Step up, all in, 3D.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go see that movie.
Let's be cops.
I gotta admit, I had a lot of fun watching this movie. It was hilarious. I laughed all the way through it. It wasn't quite as funny as Neighbors and 22 Jump Street, but there weren't a whole lot of comedies out this summer. Guardians is about the closest to a real comedy that we've had all summer long, so this one's definitely worth seeing. A lot of language, though.
Not any babes.
Not that I remember, anyway.
4 stars. Let's Be Cops, rated R. Jeff Bridges is The Giver. So this is like the 4th time Jeff Bridges has played this character. He was this True Grit character in True Grit. He was this character in R.I.P.D. There's this character in The Giver, and he's also going to be this character in The Seventh Son.
So it's like the only character Jeff Bridges gets hired for anymore. This movie was a straight-up ripoff of Divergent. The first whole beginning of the movie, you could switch the two out, and you would not notice the difference. It's the same exact movie, which was a ripoff of Hunger Games, and I'm kind of tired of the whole teenage, young adult, post-apocalyptic world with one society and all these different sections of people doing certain kinds of jobs. It's the same thing over and over and over again. I'm really kind of sick of it. There was some good acting in this movie. There's a lot of the whole, the good stuff and bad stuff about humanity, and this guy's giving the knowledge and memory of humanity to this guy called the Receiver, and it's so bizarre all over the place. 2.5, maybe 3 stars. I mean, it was kind of cool. And there's a lot of child endangerment. Like, he saves this baby by taking this baby out of the hospital and then going through the desert to a frozen wasteland, and I'm pretty sure that's worse for the baby. I don't know. There's a lot of flaws with this movie, so yeah, I think I would Redbox this one.
The Giver, rated PG-13.
Now on Blu-ray and DVD.
Batman, Assault on Arkham.
So they gave Batman eyeballs in this, so he looks a lot more Dark Knight Rises, so it's like a live-action movie animated, which I didn't mind too much. It was really weird seeing him with eyeballs, but they do kind of switch back and forth with the white eyes. Besides that, though, it was a great story, kind of a throwback to the 80s whole teen buddy cop kind of feel. I do miss Tara Strong as the voice of Harley Quinn, but the cast in general I'm okay with.
You do show some Harley Quinn boobs.
Well, most of the boobs. This is a very adult-themed Blu-ray, by the way. There's heads being blown off, and there's an adult scene. They kill off a character as soon as they introduce him. Overall, though, the story was really well written. It was a lot of fun to watch. It was very cool. The action was great. It's in the same vein as the whole Arkham Asylum game, though, which I don't mind. That was actually a cool world to be in. At least a 4.5 stars. It's not a perfect movie, but it's pretty dang good.
Assault on Arkham on Blu-ray. It's comment time. Cowabunga, dudes. Hello, Aaron. Tonight, I dine on turtle soup. All hail the almighty loaf. I buy that for $1. Presenting the one and only Bear Bow Games. I want a flugelhorn. The manic man is love. The manic man is life. Freedom is the right to... Give me your face. That's exactly it, Private. The war's over. We won. Turns out you're the big hero. We're gonna hold a parade in your honor. I get to drive the float, and Simon here is in charge of confetti. Genie, you are free. A breath of fresh air. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Be sure to subscribe for more epic voice reviews and awesome impression gameplay videos. And check out all these awesome shirts from riptapparel.com.